What is up, Steeler fans? Welcome back to another film session. This is State of the Steelers. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Mike Tomlin made his decision a little bit earlier this week, referencing who was going to be the starter for week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons at the quarterback position. He talked about how it was a tough decision, not because anybody was playing poorly, but because both quarterbacks are playing fairly well. And it was a good problem to have, obviously. But the nod is going to Russell Wilson. I mean, I think everybody could see that from a mile away. I think that this decision had been made probably when they signed Russ. Now, what caused, I mean, Tomlin said it came close, but, what caused Russell to win the job? So let's look at a couple of plays and then we'll break it down. So we're going to watch this play in full and then we'll back it up and then break down the play. Now, this is Russell Wilson's best pass of the day. I think it's the only second completion that counted. Now, let's back this up a little bit. All righty. So, what I like about this play and why this play sticks out to me so much is I like that Russell Wilson is going through all of his progressions and he's getting to the guy he decides to throw, in an appropriate time. He's not waiting for the ball. Obviously, it's a little close to the sideline. Had he been the primary receiver, he probably would have gotten the ball a little bit quicker. However, within that amount of time that was required for this play to happen, Russell Wilson, he looks all the way across the field. And then he finds George Pickens in the sideline, makes the decision to throw and then throw the ball. I mean, how many times do we see a wide open wide receiver coming open down the field and either Kenny Pickett already had tossed it underneath or didn't get there in his progressions, or maybe he even saw it and just held onto the ball and tried to run out of or run into a sack. So, seeing this is refreshing. You can kind of see it from this side of angle better. Just kind of follow his eyes. He's all over the place, and he gets to George Pickens. Ends up making a good play. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, this is Justin Fields' best play of the game, in my opinion. This is the one to tight end Pruitt that's going to get him down to the 2-yard line. It's a little play action pass. Nice little play there. First watching it live, I thought it was an awesome throw. Now, this is the route you're going to see. It's a little post up top. And there's man coverage, and the person covering Pruitt is right here, middle linebacker. And Justin Fields just uses his patience and waits for the middle linebacker to get out of place. Then he puts the ball in between 3 defenders where only Pruitt can catch it. I mean, you can see from this angle, it goes just over or behind, this defensive linebacker's assignment, as you can see right here. He waited for the right moment and got the ball down deep. All right, this is Russell Wilson. This is going to be on the touchdown run. And this is something I think that he does well, or because he is a danger with his legs and possible throws. And the fact that Steelers have been running a little bit of play action pass this preseason. I've seen it a lot more than I've seen it in other years. Please hit that like button if you agree with me. Let me know if you think I'm different or wrong. But I think we've seen the play action pass quite a bit this year. And defense, it's making defenses honor it. And you're going to see how, Russell Wilson kind of just the threat of him holding onto the ball and either throwing or running, it's going to end up pulling back these 2 defenders on the outside that really could have made a play right here. Weren't able to. Cordell Patterson makes a little wiggle move at the top of the run there. Gets in. All right, so that's a good size hole. A lot of people were criticizing, saying, hey, the hole is big. Well, that's what you want, right? But what he had that I didn't think he had was a little bit of burst. And watch this little wiggle right there. Boom. Little juke. Cuts in. It's all day. Now, Justin Fields has the same type of reaction. See, we'll watch it. I'm sure you already saw it. This is a play action pass, probably an option when it comes to Justin Fields. And you're going to see this outside linebacker, edge defender for the Detroit Lions. Just, go for the quarterback just because the quarterback has been keeping the ball for quite a while. Let's back this up. So as you can see, this defender has an opportunity to make the play right here because of the threat that um, Justin Fields has with his legs, and because this preseason the Steelers have put it out there that Justin Fields is going to carry the ball in these situations. He's going to have the ball in his hands. In fact, earlier on this drive, the play was with Justin Fields holding on the ball and attempting to dive into the end zone. He demands this kind of, um, you know, uh, attention, so to speak. That leaves a wide open hole for the running back. Good stuff. You can see it from this angle here. Defensive end number 95 just completely commits on Justin Fields. All righty, so let's go to the next play. We'll watch it and then we'll break it down. Oh, so this is why I think we'll go into why I think Russ actually won the job. In every preseason game, Justin, I could be wrong. Maybe the second game he didn't. Let me know in the comment section. But the ball has found its way on the ground in almost every preseason game. Now, I know this isn't his fault, and there was an explanation on this from Justin Fields, apparently. He was putting the receiver in motion. They were changing some protection, and Spencer Anderson was tapping Zach Frazier so that he can let him know of the change in protection, and he snapped the ball. You rewind a little bit. See that tap right there? Taps him, tries to tell him about the protection change. He thinks it's the snap. Ball falls onto the ground. Now, obviously, this isn't Justin Fields' fault. None whatsoever. But it's just a common thing, right? The ball being put on the ground. It's an issue. It's an issue that needs to be rectified. And, as the player that's responsible for the offense, as the quarterback is, and he's going to take the blame when he shouldn't. He's going to be given a lot more credit as well when he probably shouldn't. And that goes for every quarterback. So I don't know. I think it's an issue that it happens constantly. He's going to have to work on that. All right. So this is another reason why I think they ended up going the Steelers, that is, with Russell Wilson. Now, this is a completion to Van Jefferson, but I just don't like, slow it down. Look at the position where the ball is caught. It's behind Van Jefferson. So accuracy in the middle area, I think he actually has a pretty good deep ball. I think he's accurate down the field. I think it's that intermediate throws that sometimes he's not the most accurate on. And I know he's got a little bit of pressure on him. But to me, this ball is put a little bit too far behind the receiver. The receiver had his man beat. You'll see it better from this angle, and I'll slow it down again. Justin Van Jefferson right here has his man beat. Yeah, there's going to be a safety coming over the top, but either way, if he leads him out there, straight, or he throws it behind his, to his back shoulder as he did, I really think that he's still going to take the hit from the safety at the top. I just feel that putting it on his back shoulder, now he's going to get a hit from the safety and the cornerback that's trailing him. Right there. So you can see where the position of the ball is. It's just a little bit behind. Just put it out there in front of him. Maybe perhaps you catch him in stride and he can turn or something and make this guy miss. But you don't get that opportunity when the ball is that far behind to do anything with the ball. Still a completion. Still did a good job. Just those things that I think that he needs to work on. And when it comes to Justin Fields and what he's been able to do this year, we have to realize that he played with the Chicago Bears for a few years. And I don't think he got the development that he should have gotten out of Chicago. It was a revolting door when it came to coaches and offensive coordinators out there. And we should not expect him to go from that and have the issues that he had last year to be fully developed and ready to go in one training camp. So I think the Steelers are going to be making the right decision. I do think that Justin Fields has taken some steps in the right direction compared to where he was in Chicago, but the expectation shouldn't be an overnight turnaround. And when it comes to Justin Fields, if he can continue to progress in the manner that he's progressing and getting the ball down the field and getting that accuracy, decisiveness is another thing as well that I think I've noticed from him. He's a little bit more decisive in Pittsburgh than he was in Chicago. And I think that's the best part of his game is when he knows where he's going to go and delivers it. But for me, I just think that when it comes to Justin Fields, it's going to be a time thing. I think that by the end of the season, he's going to be even better than he is, right now. Now, with the Steelers, there's no contingency plans. They plan to win every week and they plan for success. They plan for health. I mean, obviously, they have backups and things of that nature, but they don't go into a season or into a game thinking that negative things are going to happen, which is why that Mike Tomlin usually says at the end of the season that they were truly expecting to play another game the following week. So with that said, I just don't think that the plan is to have Justin Fields enter the season at any point this year. I think unless there's like an injury or something to that, scenario. But for the most part, I don't think we're going to see that here with Justin Fields. Maybe around week 8, 9, 10, if Russ is struggling, I think that might be the time we see him. But I don't anticipate Russ having too many struggles. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be a lot better than what the Steelers have had at the quarterback position for a few years. And the Steelers have been a playoff team and won 10 games last season. I think they can do more with Russell Wilson. All right, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Please hit that like, subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Appreciate everybody joining us. Until next time, peace.